That should be in
Yeah,
the
like
manual.
I think there's so
That'd
much
be
that can
great.
be done around that with pace of play. And I know that it's expensive to maintain a golf course. And I know that a lot of golf courses are not, cutting their rough every day. And so they'll cut their rough and then they'll go a certain period of time and they'll come back and they'll cut the rough again. And like when I, look at the data and think about the data, there are probably targeted areas where you could cut more often in the rough. And what's interesting is like with Arcos, they're tracking like where players are moving around on the golf course. And I know there are other systems out there like that people have on their carts, and they
Yep.
know where people are traveling on the carts. And I'm guessing you will see an uptick in how long it takes somebody to find the ball 3 days after you've cut the rough. On the day you've cut the rough, it's probably going to be a lot shorter time to find the ball. And 3 days after, before you're ready for your next cut, it's going to take longer because the grass has grown over 3 days. And so I look at that, and if you could target certain areas where a lot of golf balls end up and do a targeted cut of the rough, you could not have to spend all that money to cut all of your rough every time, but you could really help to impact pace of play by having the rough be shorter in areas where a lot of golf balls are going to be for that, mid handicap-ish type player.
Yeah, no, that happened at the golf club at Eagle Mountain. The rough was always mowed at about an inch and a half on the side, so the ball would never kick down off these box canyons. We lowered the rough height so the ball would kick down back in the fairway, and pace of play went up like 7.5 minutes or something.
Yeah,
It was
that's
ridiculous
amazing.
just
Yeah.
by changing a half of inch on the mow cut. So wow, you're on top of it. You're exactly right.